Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are back with more One Piece. I will be watching episodes 890, 91 and 92. Today I am back home. Sorry about the last video. It happened that set was one of the craziest I've seen in a while, and I was recording it on such a scuffed like laptop and with the scuffed setup and all of that. We had some corporate party and all of that, and afterwards my friends were like, come on, let's go like to play cards and stuff and all of that. I was telling them, no, I have to record for Patreon and all of that, and they're like, screw Patreon, screw all of that. You know how it goes when you are with friends and everything. So I was like, yeah, I will go. And then we had like we played like poker and we're chilling and just having a good time, like until very early in the morning. So next day I woke up, but yeah, I still had some shit to do in the city, man, because I'm not living in a city. I'm actually in like one of the smaller like places, villages next to the capital, right? So yeah, I was taking care of that, and I decided to record those episodes on my friend's laptop, and it worked out, man. But let me tell you guys, I have been thinking about those episodes. When I went to bed last night, I was literally thinking about what I saw and how fucking crazy that is, man. Like, first the situation with Shanks talking to five elders. That was fucking like out of nowhere, man. But also, like, thinking back to Marineford and what um, Fleet Admiral Sengoku was saying, right? It's only because of you, Shanks, that I will allow it. And the whole thing that he ended the war so easily, man, it's like they're hiding something about Shanks for us. Something very important, man. I want to see Shanks's journey to the top and him becoming four emperors. Who knows what kind of crazy shit Shanks did, man. It has to be something insane, bro. Wherever he goes, he commands nothing but respect, man. Let's not forget that he was also able to somehow stop the strongest creature in the world. Kaido was supposedly going to Marineford as well. He stopped because of Shanks. Shanks has insane influence, man, but I really love his character, and I was fucking scared for a second that it might be like he's like plotting actually something against Luffy and all of that. But frankly, I can't see that. I really can't, because even when he's alone, right, without anyone, right, he's happy about Luffy and he's smiling. So it definitely isn't that, man. But nevertheless, man, that scene was fucking crazy, and I hope that they will let us know pretty soon which pirate is he talking about and what he has to say. It's kind of reminding me when he was wanting to have a conversation with Whitebeard about Blackbeard. So, Blackbeard is quite powerful dude. Alright, he is very powerful. I saw some characters that could potentially like win against Blackbeard. At least that's how I felt. Like I felt like Shanks during Marineford could like whoop Blackbeard's ass and all of that. But Shanks himself was worried about Blackbeard. I trust Shanks's judgment. He sees something in Blackbeard, man. We know how Ace fought against him, man, and Ace was pretty powerful, but Blackbeard won in the end, despite him receiving some damage and all of that. And he has like this thing around him similar to like Luffy, right? When he was facing Magellan in Impel Down. They were wiped out, but it's like the fate itself is also pushing like Blackbeard, similar to how Luffy, right, had like Bon Clay, Vankov helping him with the poison. Blackbeard also had help from Shiryu of the Rain, right, in Impel Down as well. So yeah, and Shanks is literally witnessing both these sides, both Luffy and Blackbeard, and he believes that they are both going to go far, right? It's like he's observer of these two like pirate groups, man. One that he favors and one that he is worried about, man. So yeah, that was pretty crazy, man. We had stuff with Kuma. it breaks my heart, man. Especially when they showed Kuma smiling and all of that. You can tell that that tyrant or whatever they were calling him is some BS, man, that he wasn't really that bad. And generally, Bonnie is closely connected to him. I think that she might be his daughter or something. I don't know regarding their like age and looks, right? That's the only thing that's coming to my mind. And she was crying and all of that. But who knows, man? It was still pretty fucked up to see him being treated as a slave, as a dog, man. They are like riding him and all of that, man. It really makes me upset. And Sabo's reaction was, of course, totally understandable. But thankfully, he had those people from Revolutionary Army as well to calm him down and to let him know where he is and that they need to tread carefully, man. And it seems like their operation is to save Kuma, as far as I understood that. But the war will come a bit later, man. The war against Celestial Dragons, right? And against Navy and those 5 elders, right? Well, no. Who the fuck is Imu? Who the fuck is that mysterious but yet so menacing figure with that crazy looking eye, man? Like it has Sharingan or some shit, man. It has that weird, like has multiple circles, man. It kind of reminds me of Dracula Mihawk's eye, and he's called Hawkeye, man. It kind of has the similar eyes as him, bro. And it really feels like it might be a female, right? Judging by the attire, by the clothes, right? Like a long dress and the way that figure moves, and it's kind of like very calm, but also I can sense some deep anger, right? When they showed those torn pictures of Luffy posters and Blackbeard, right? Stabbed Shirahoshi picture, holding Vivi's picture. All of these characters are quite important, man, and Shirahoshi and Vivi are at reverie. So because Shirahoshi was stabbed, maybe like it was hinted with Charlos wanting her that they want her, maybe they know about the ancient weapon Poseidon and all of that, that it's Shirahoshi, right? And when it comes to Vivi, I was trying to connect that to Nefertari family being one of those 20 families that didn't ascend to Red Line and live in Mary Joyce to become celestial dragons, man. And also they stated that King Cobra wanted to talk to 5 elders. Guys, this is crazy. It's crazy that Oda is revealing that there is literally the character that is controlling the whole world, and all of these enemies that we have lined up, there is someone even above that like who is going to be like the ultimate last opponent for Luffy. All this time I was thinking that Luffy will definitely face like again characters like Akainu, right, and the 4 emperors, and I always thought that yeah, Blackbeard is for sure going to be like the last ultimate opponent of Luffy. But right now, like I'm not even sure anymore. I'm not even sure with the new character getting introduced that these 5 dudes who I thought were like running shit were just kneeling down to that person and discussing which light needs to be extinguished from the history. That dialogue itself is diabolical, man. What do they even mean? Do they just erase like countries like O'Hara, right? If they don't like a country and what they're doing, they just send all of their like forces there and just commit genocide. That's crazy, bro. But also so fitting for how world government operates, man. But it's so crazy that nobody knows, right, about that. It's funny that it's called Empty Throne, right? And then there is this person going to that towards that throne, bro, and taking it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am so excited for the next episodes, guys. Without further ado, let's go. Wow, guys, I was not prepared for these episodes, man. Last set of episodes was fucking crazy. and it shook us so much with these crazy new reveals. And this one is a completely different vibe and a new adventure, and we are entering the land of Wano, and the OSTs, the vibes, the animation, everything seems different, man. Like I'm watching a whole new show. The scene with Zoro, like using haki on that knife, sending that slashed attack from the distance, and then proceeding to kill a bunch of these bastards that arrested him, was not something that I expected. And it looks so clean, man. Like it's so nice. But still, I'm having like a bit of a hard time getting used to like when I'm seeing the characters, man. It's like they changed definitely the animation by a lot. That's how I feel about it, man. I don't know if you guys also like notice that when you are watching these episodes, man, but it's so positive, man. That shot of Land of Wano, right? And this like girl that's playing that instrument, and with that OST, and Zora was slashing all of them. It's so good, bro. The carp fishes that brought us to that fucking waterfall that is going on the opposite direction of the river, that's floating towards the waterfall, because that's how it works, right? Oh my god. And they went into that whirlpool, and now Luffy is next to Sunny. But where is Nami, Brook, Chopper, Sanji, and Carrot? I have no idea. And that octopus, I guess, as well, man. Like, definitely a lot of Japanese vibes, man. Definitely already some Naruto vibes as well, man. Which is fucking amazing and is making me so excited to see more of this arc, man. So Kinemon told all of them the roles that they need to play to, I guess, integrate into society or whatever. And Zoro ended up on a wanted poster of Land of Wano and is now killing the Wano police or whatever they are. And that guy who looked like an evil motherfucker turned out to be the one who slashed. And Zoro smelled the blood back then, and he didn't like that smell. He was wanting to like defeat that guy, right? But Zoro got framed for the slashings that happened like already 3 times, right? And it turns out that this guy was like their superior, man, which is very fucked up. And I guess our first encounter with the regime of that like shogun, right? That has been, I guess, corrupted or whatever, and is now like okay with Kaido, and the proper ruler who was like Oden, right? Momonosuke's father got executed, right? And now we see that corruption and how evil these guys are who are running this shit, right? We got our first taste of it, I guess. So yeah, Zoro cutting them was so fucking amazing, bro. It looks so cool, so different, man. We saw Marco, of course, guarding the village that Whitebeard was building, right? And he was sending all of the money there because they were very poor when Whitebeard was a kid. He was orphan, right? And it looked like their village was like ravaged, that it was devastated and all of that, because they weren't under protection, right? Anyone could go there and do whatever they want because they didn't have enough money to pay for heavenly tribute, man. So yeah, that episode was very, very emotional. And then after that, we dived into this crazy, crazy things happening in the land of Wano right now, bro. I am so excited. And it's funny because I said, like, seeing Zoro in kimono like that with the swords and everything, it's like my man belongs there, man. And I was excited for Zoro potentially meeting up some like pretty like strong samurais and picking up some new techniques or whatever, man. So yeah, and nice like callback to Zoro now being in that position to use like a freaking seppuku blade to like murder a bunch of these guys, man, without his 3 swords, man, with ease, just like how Mihawk used a freaking knife to fight him during Baratie. So yeah, absolutely amazing. I will end it here for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Till then, take care and have a nice day. See ya.